we're going to be making mashed potatoes. I'm going to share with you my dinner that I'm doing now. I saw a lot of people commented they really like these videos. I would love to schedule them out, but my creativity and my creative brain works well with like off the cuff and last minute. If I tell myself, oh yeah, I'm going to cook this at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, duh, baby, nah. If I'm gonna cook this at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna be good content. Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys good content, and that's just me being myself. It works best. So I boiled potatoes. You want to peel your potatoes. Actually, I like the peel on. It helps with blood sugar spikes. So leaving the potatoes on is quote unquote better for you. Okay. But my kids are like everyone's kids, super texture sensitive. They don't want the skin. They'll do it sometimes, but I peel it, then I cut it in, I don't know, cut my potato in six. So in half, and then I cut it in three. You're going to fill your pot up. My pot over here is really warm still. I just finished, but I will fill this up with water. Then you put your potatoes in with your water at like cool temp. You don't wait for your water to be boiling. You don't wait for your water to be hot. You kind of do it at the same time, bring it to a boil. And once it's boiling, I count at like 12 minutes. And then once it's like fork tender, you stick your fork in and it's good to go. It's ready. So then you just drain it. So two things. You can make this even cheaper. Okay. I'm using this instead of milk. Phoebe, leave her alone. Do you guys see my dogs over here? They are playing. That's what's going on over there. Okay. I'm using this because it just gives a nice, rich flavor. You could use dairy-free milk. So you could use flaxseed milk, cashew milk, pistachio milk, almond milk, coconut milk. My kids really hate when I use coconut milk because it's a strong coconut thing. So I eyeball this. That's how I best do recipes as well. You can put this in a little stovetop with your butter and melt it. My potatoes are so hot, I'm just kind of going in. And then I do think one of these makes for the best mashed potatoes. I used to mash by hand. Doesn't cut it anymore. This just makes it so much better. Okay, so start with a little liquid. We can always add more. I got my butter in here. I'm gonna put salt. Also, something that really takes it up a notch, put in garlic powder. How much? I don't know. Start with a teaspoon, taste it, add a little more. That's kind of how I do things around here. I actually do not enjoy writing recipes because I like to just kind of taste and go. All right. So, what are you going to be eating with that tonight, Jen? Anyone wondering? This will be reposted, okay? Just so you all know, Substack has an app in substack.com on your desktop. You can see a little more. I have, if you get on the desktop, you can click at the top. It says discount links for paid subscribers. You can see all kinds of the clean brands with their discount links, okay? All right. I don't like to go too overboard. I feel like then it can become gummy. So I don't want to do that. Salt. I'm going happy with the salt. Pink Himalayan salt. I have Celtic salt. I have this other salt that's really good. I run out of salt. I use a lot of salt. Salt is good. Okay. Iodized salt. That ain't good. Okay. This, I'm gonna add a little garlic. Do you guys see how whipped? I mean, how like fluffy? That's what you want. What? My oven, and I even the South, you guys, it gets so dang hot here. Is it hot where you are? It was actually a cool morning though. All right, the broth is where it's at though. Okay, but I was saying if you want it to be cheaper, you don't want to use this broth or you can't find this broth, guess what? When you what do you call it? When you drain your potatoes, so take your colander, put another bowl underneath and catch the water it was cooked in. And that's what you can use for your mashed potato, like liquid. Okay. It works just as well. We make a shepherd's pie every week, and that's kind of how I do my mashed potatoes on the shepherd's pie. All right. Perfect. A little more salt. Then I think we're good to go. I used, I think, ate russet potatoes, russet gold potatoes. They give a different kind of mashed potato. I think russet is the best. Try to buy organic. I'm gonna stick this in my warming drawer. Then I'm gonna show you all meatballs we're doing. Okay. This is way down here. You're like, wow, Jen, that's my son's poster. You guys, Luke, come here. Wait till you see his project. It's really cute. All right, this is my warming drawer down here. Oh, we got attractive customers coming in. Can you guys see this happening right now? The dogs are like, we love when the warming drawer is open. These are meatballs. I just had to cook these in the oven for like 14 minutes, done. And then this is my steamer. Green beans right here. This takes like 6 minutes. How much do y'all have green beans? A lot. Yeah. All right. It's going. Yeah, show them that. No, show them that. Luke, please. That was the whole point of calling you. All right. See you guys, this is way more entertaining than for me to be like, use 1 cup of this and 1 cup of that. Right? Luke, all right, let me show it. No, Luke, there really is a very good reason after why I want to show that. Please. I'll tell you after why. Don't be like, oh. Okay, so there's my meatballs. Okay, here are the meatballs that I used. Can you guys see this? This brand is the best at the grocery store. So if you don't want to go find a farmer, you don't want to go get meat from a local guy, Force of Nature. Show them. What is this? Look. A religion poster. A religion poster. What is it though? Hold it up. Show them how cute. Who's that? That's Jesus. That's you? Jesus. Okay, what's this? This? Uh-huh. That's the heavens, and under it is the tiny sun. That's Adam kicking around a tree, and there's the serpent and the garden and the tree with the apples. Oh, I think my husband's like, that's Jesus like waiting for a hug, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's super cute. I think you did a very good job on it. Okay, back to clean eating for all you clean eaters, which should be everyone. Once you learn to eat clean, you won't go back. What? You can leave it there. That's fine. Okay, the only thing I don't like about, first of all, Force of Nature is amazing because it's in a lot of health food markets. So I get it at Whole Foods. It's in the freezer. I buy, Luke, will you go grab the burgers? Come on, you got to work, bro. The burgers in the freezer. So they can see, I don't think I got ground meat. So, okay, back in business. There's one ingredient I don't like in here, and I'm going to tell you guys all about it. But if you use my app to scan this, it'll say kind of clean, and then I have a note for you. So here's the meat I get at the grocery. I try to buy my chicken stuff from a local chicken lady, and then I do get most of my meat from Wild Pastures. But if I run low, this is what I grab quickly at the grocery. The kids love these. I mean, they're so easy to eat. They're so good. We make these once a week. So this comes with 2 burgers, but what's really great is they're 100% grass-fed and they're all regenerative. So look up regenerative. It basically means the soil that the cows are eating are being treated really, really good so that it's taking care of the earth and it's also taking care of what your cow is eating. But a lot of these also, they put in the heart and the liver and what else? There's some other, do I have any more of those? With beef liver and beef heart, okay? So what that is that's higher in B vitamins. We need to be eating more of the whole animal, okay? So I defrost 2 of these on like Tuesday. We'll have tacos. And then on Monday, we'll do burgers. Ask my kids, we don't do buns. And they're always like, Mom, we're so weird. We don't eat buns. I don't eat bun burgers. So weird. Okay, so how do we eat our burger if we're not eating buns? Lettuce or by itself. Okay, but like we put stuff on it. Tell them about the sauce. Like, really good sauce. And like, again, we'll saying we put some like it's kind of like cane sauce, but it's more. What is it more? It's like cleaner version.
Yeah, it's
So it's clean mayo, clean ketchup. You mix it together and you chop up a bunch of pickles. So they dip their burgers in there and eat it with mashed potatoes. But I like to put avocado on top. You could do tomatoes on top. Yes, you can do some lettuce. You can also put some grilled onions on there. That's really, really good. Okay. So this is like 2 nights a week. And then one night we'll do meatballs.
one night.
Will you have more?
Yeah.
Sometimes we do it for breakfast, meatballs and egg. They are so good. You can grab one off the warming floor if you want.
Is it my favorite?
Can you dip it in the mashed potatoes? Sure. Dip it there. Okay. Can you guess maybe? Luke does not know the answer to this, but hopefully he does know. That means he's listened to me enough. Is that hot?
No, so
Okay. What's the one ingredient I'm not crazy over in here? It's perfect. The meat, like the cows, what they're eating is perfect. There's no sugar. There's no preservatives. There's no additives. There's no flour.
brown rice flour.
There you go. So there is brown rice flour.
Organic though.
Do you know why I don't like brown rice flour? Brown rice? Okay. You guys, I've coached thousands of people and I discovered that most of us, and probably a lot of you here, you're dealing with inflammation, you're dealing with bloat, can't eat them all. That save some for your brother. And when you're dealing with that stuff, you have what's called a leaky gut. So you're trying to get your gut back in check. Okay. When you have a leaky gut, it's like all the holes in your belly are bigger, so toxins seep through. So brown rice has pros and cons. Every vegetable has pros and cons. Okay. Every meat has pros and cons. But brown rice has more cons than it does pros. And when you're bloated or dealing with inflammation or leaky gut, those cons really shine, meaning the con of brown rice is that it has anti-nutrients. So if you're bloated and you eat brown rice, it's going to make you more bloated. It's going to not allow you to absorb as much minerals from your food. Okay. But I prefer you, step A, or if you want an A in clean eating, make your own meatballs. They're super easy. Just get meat, crack an egg, put some spices in there, roll them up. But this is easy. And this is also really good for kids. Kids aren't as leaky gut and inflamed as adults. Their toxin overloads just generally not as much. Okay. Feel good about buying this and eating this. If you feel super bloated after, know that, I need to look more into my leaky gut. I sent something out today. Yeah, today about the antibiotic protocol. There's also the doctor. His name's Daryl. It was in my post today on Substack. And I told you all about GI map testing. Me and my whole family do it. We're getting ready to do the protocol. I think it's something good to check in every year. So I try to do GI map testing. I work with functional doctors. I try to stay just on the forefront of, okay, we're good, but like, do we know that we're actually this good? Cool. All right. So once a week, meatballs, mashed potatoes. They dip it in the mashed potatoes. That's what they do. And then we have green beans. I did make a Caesar salad, which is why I'm really sweating now. Okay. You guys have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed this video and always comment if you have more ideas because I have like 1 million ideas every single day. I actually have too many ideas. I would have so much more content if I only had one idea a day. But I love to hear from you. I love to know what's working, what's not working. Make sure you have our app. It's literally me in the grocery store with you. I can help you figure out what's clean or not clean. Once you find all the clean ingredients and how to make all your favorite recipes clean, your life will change. Like your food will taste different. You will feel different. You will look different. You will have better energy. You will be less bloated. You'll be less fatigued. Life is amazing when you eat foods the way they're supposed to be. See you all soon.